if I talk about the ecosystem for the future workforce, of course, one, we talk about the remote, or I would say the distributed workforce. So that gonna be a challenge because as a youth, you demand it. And as an organization, we have a challenge to control it. And second would be the automated workforce, right? The way you said ChatGPT or maybe StratGPT, which make or which automate your work, right? In fact, being from retail and distribution organization, we have manufacturing units. So rather than hiring multiple people, we have automated machines, right? We just work like robo, right? Let me just give an example. We make chips, right? So we get a raw potato. So in the raw potato earlier, we had workers who used to check the quality of potato and to ensure if any foreign article or maybe any foreign material is there in the potato. So now we have totally automated that line of potato making, right? So there is no, if I say no, there is no human intervention is there. Machine does all the work. Machine picks it up, the right material, and it rejects the material which is not of that quality of a particular standard. And third, I talk about the gig economy, right? So organizations like ours, we have retail outlet wherein we have lot of crowd, lot of rush during the weekend or maybe during festivity. So there is long and huge queue. So rather than hiring a full-time employees for that particular hours of job, we have taken the gig workers. So they are not employees, they are more of a consultant, you can call them. They're gonna come for those particular number of hours in an outlet and then they go, right? So they're gonna earn and they're gonna learn also, not only on the job, but while studying also. So they are my part-time consultants, they are my part-time growth partners. So for me, I would summarize it in three things. One will be the distributed workforce across globe. Second, I would talk about the gig economy. And third, I would like to put a lot of attention, a lot of power on the automated workforce. So this would be from my end. But we say data is the new oil, or I would say data is the oil, right? So in context of our organization, we have analyzed the workforce data last quarter, and of course we got to see lot of insight from the data. And one of the insight what we got to see, of course, which make us to be more aware, we got to see something which we never noticed. We got to see those individuals who were having a regular performance feedback with their managers, they have high job satisfaction. They have high job satisfaction in their position, which in turn was leading to a low turnover in that particular department. So with this insight, with this data decision making, we have moved our PMS to CPMS. So CPMS, of course PMS we all are aware, it is performance management system, and from PMS we have moved to CPMS, that is continuous performance management system. And I would say that of course being a Indian FMCG companies, we are not we are not PepsiCo, we are not Unilever. So of course we do a lot of creativity. So thanks to the era of Google Workspace. I hope you all are aware about Google Workspace. Great. So with the help of Google Workspace, we have made this PMS to CPMS, wherein we have Google Sheets available, right? Wherein the real time work happen. What person A has done in the team, person B get to see. What person C has done or the team has done, the manager get to see in the real time. So with the help of Google Sheet, we have made our own intranet, right? Of course, Google Workspace offer you internet also. So with the help of that, we have made in-house tool which make people or the manager like me to get to see my team. If I get to see my team on one of the KR, wherein the confidence level from 5, it is 1. I get to have a meeting with him. I get to brief him. I get to work on the challenges. It's my job as a manager that I have to ensure that my team confidence level remains 5 on each and every KR. So with the help of data, right? With the help of data decision making, companies are really encashing the things, really changing the game altogether with the data only. And moreover, not only that, even in the recruitment, right? We got to see that people who have been referred by the employees, they have high retention with the company. Not only high retention, they are falling into the slab of performers. So we got to see this insight. We have made our incentives more high. We wanted our people to be encouraged more and more to refer us the skilled people, right? So of course, if they refer, of course, they gonna refer somebody whom they know personally, because their credibility comes to stake if they're referring somebody. So data is something which help us to take decision further, which will help in the overall process. And moreover, HR, of course, being in HR, trust me, I'm the happiest person in my company now, from the era wherein we used to take out all the papers for the quarter performance. I don't need to get into all the insight. It is all their managers, they do it. I only supervise. IT and HR, they ensure what and further things can be added on in that, HR automation. And moreover, not only that, we have close to 1,500 sales people who are on the field. They go to the counter, they sell chips, they sell bhujia, right? So it becomes very difficult for HR to connect with those people, right? Because if you're in finance, you're in HR, or maybe you're in production at plant, you're under the roof. So you can connect with the HR, maybe by phone, or maybe HR makes a round on the floor, connect with the people. So it was a challenge for us how to be connected with those people who are in the field. In the field, if I talk about, somebody is in Maharashtra, somebody is in Bangalore, somebody is in Delhi, or somebody is in the interior part of a village. So we have a sales field force application wherein we have connected a tab called Happy to Help. So that's a tab for HR. They no need to go to their supervisor. They no need to give a call. They just have to raise a ticket on Happy to Help. And on the back end, it's my team. They have a timeline within 48 hours. So we have told them, just like LG customer care or maybe like DHL customer care, the way you get to have a customer query, you just have to jump and resolve it, right? So with this Happy to Help tool, we have been drastically, downsized the numbers. If I talk about the data, what we had last year, we received close to 2,000 grievances on that application, and from this 2,000, we have come to 40% now, which is 800, and that is the automation, that analytics making the HR job easy. So if our job is easy now, we can concentrate on the strategic assignment. We can concentrate on how and what we can do to make you people more capable, more productive, rather than being engaged into that day-to-day routine things. In fact, as an HR head, I'm still exploring what all AI tools are in HR, which will help me to design my further training program, what can be trained to each individual of the company. Once you become trained, you become not only more productive, but you become more encouraged, more inspired, not only in the professional life, but in personal life as well. I could see all of your hair in humid, or I would say fans are there, so it's not that hot. So what do you think that, what is something you are seated here for? To have a job, or to bring some change in your life which you can thank years after? So I would say, with the context of future workforce, every company, they have to define and communicate the objective of the company. That is the foremost thing what an organization need to communicate to every person down the line. If people get to feel that yes, they are working for something bigger than themselves, trust me, it will be all game changer. If I talk about my organization, we proudly say, we proudly have an objective to make that ages old cuisine, ages old taste of India to be spread globally. So that's the objective, that's a purpose what we have infused in every individual. We have communicated that yes, people do not work for money, right? Of course, money is a mean end, I'll not deny it. But yes, what is the why? What is the purpose? What make them to come to work every single day? So if company can communicate, if company can connect people with that single most purpose of the organization, trust me, people will be a part of the objective, not will work for the objective. They will be part of the objective. And second and foremost thing, I talk about the purpose of belonging with the organization. I would say there are lakhs of MBA institutes are there across India. Across India are there. I cannot even count the numbers, right? But it's up to the college, up to the institute, how they can make you belong to the curriculum, to the person they want you to be, right? You all are here paying a fees to the institute, but again, their purpose is not to enroll you in the program. Their purpose is to make you a leader, a future leader, wherein you can proudly say that yes, you have been trained, what all values you have, it has been taught by people like him, right? So the culture of belonging, that is something companies are working powerfully upon, making people feel connected, that yes, if they are showing the desired behavior which is connected with the purpose of the company, they are being appreciated, they are being rewarded, right? Because if you exhibit those behaviors, right, that become antecedent for other people. That becomes a trigger for other people to show that behavior which is connected with the purpose of the organization. My prospect, I could see the major challenge what every organization, no matter it's DHL or maybe any organization, will face about identification of skill, right skills, right? I would repeat, identification of right skill. Because I recall when I was in my college, I was told that be good with academics, be good with communication, and you'll get a job. This is something I was told, right? And now the scenario is all changed. Trust me, academics, of course, are required. That is the baseline. But apart from academics, multiple skills are required. If you ask me what all skills are required to be competitive for the future job, I'll have answer, no, I am not aware. Trust me. What skill set will be required in the future, I will have no idea. The way things are changing, I have no idea. Every single day, you get to have a technology. And that's where company get to have a challenge, that what technology should you train your people on? Right? Because every single day a technology comes which makes the previous technology obsolete. So identification of right skill is a challenge for an organization to make their people competitive for the future trend, or I would say future market. And not only that, resistance to change, that is a challenge what companies face. How many of you have been to a court, I would say civil court? How many of you have been? A civil court. Have you got to see a person who's typing on a typewriter, making that paper out, right? And on the other hand, there is a person who's carrying a ages-old laptop, but still a laptop, and taking a print. So imagine how fast, how many pages he's printing out in a day compared to that old age typewriter owning man, right? So that's where the resistance to change come. And moreover, I have seen myself, and moreover, we are still struggling. I still recall 6 months back when we discontinued Excel, there was a lot of hangama happened on the floor. In fact, trust me, multiple people with the, I would say support of manager, they went off the work. That would happen. It was not at a plant, it was a corporate. They were all managers. They all know how to work, but still they had been working on MS Excel for long. We have trained them, we told them there is no change gonna happen. It work on the same formula. But the only difference, interface is slightly different. You get to see a paintbrush, or I would say format painter in a different shape compared to Excel. And people were so reluctant, they said, sorry, we cannot work. They simply went to home. So that's what happened, right? Whenever company want to bring some new technology, for the sake of people, right? It was not for the sake of employer come afterward. We wanted people life to be made easy. Rather than having multiple emails in their box every single day, why can't we work on the real-time data, right? So, of course, our intention was right, but people have a reluctance to change. That's where we have a real challenge, right? And moreover, that's what a challenge, of course, be with any society also, right? You get to see on the posters, Swachh Bharat. We get to see. And trust me, how many of us actually follow that? Right? We get to see, we get to have a driving license. We appear a test. It is mentioned that red light means no, not jumping the light. But still, we jump the light. Because we are reluctant to change. And change is made for your betterment, not for the betterment of organization. So that is one of the challenge. What we still face, forget about the AI or whatever. I'm talking about the simple, Google Workspace. People have a challenge. And moreover, not only that, we circulated in fact, on LinkedIn, there is a video which is viral of Sundar Pichai, wherein he talk about a new feature of Gmail, right? Which talk about that you get to have a inbox email from an airline. Airline has refunded you some amount, being a flight delayed, and you want to have more refund. You click on the reply button, and mail is generated, mail is sent. And even before mail is sent, Gmail asks you, is it okay? You feel, no, I feel I need to have more refund. Then you again click on the reply. It will make such an email. Trust me, it will make sure you get double or triple refund of the amount. So we showcase such videos on the group so that people get to see their lives, right, of writing an email get sorted. And on top of that, people have a fear also. I get to see it is there in marketing jargons that with the help of AI, people will lose job. And trust me, it would not happen. It would not happen. Every organization, they in fact die to have capable people, right? If capability get enhanced with the AI, they would rather talk about more and more volume generation in terms of sales, in terms of production, or in terms of marketing, rather than making people to be decreased, right? So every company want to have a high volume captured in the market, and AI is a tool, right? But the challenge what HR face or any manager face to make people adapted with the technology, to make people aware that yes, it is, of course, they are in their comfort zone, but they have to come out of comfort zone and take the real thing, right? In fact, I just got to read somewhere that it's a normal tendency of HR to ask the candidate that where do you see yourself 5 years down the line, right? We must have read in every book, but it was mentioned that a candidate asked the interviewer back, forget about 5 years, do you know where you will be after 1 year? And trust me, it's a fact, right? The HR head or HR manager, he himself does not know that where he would be after 1 year down the line with the help of technology. So that's a challenge is what we, every organization have to be prepared for, have to be geared up, which is all unforeseen. It is not written anywhere, it is not displayed anywhere, but still it is in the world that exists. The kind of the mankind era what we are living in, trust me, life had never been this much easy. The kind of easiest life what we have now, it was never ever easy in the history of mankind. We have everything in our hand, that I would say the moving laptop, right? We have everything. We know, of course, I still recall the time when I used to go to library, right? In fact, I recall in my school time, I used to take that roadway buses, going to library and buying those comics, right, from the library. I still recall those time, and now the time is there. Everything is available on the cell phone. So that's the easiest time you have, and on top of that, thanks that you are in this era of 2000, wherein no matter you wanted it or not, you are forced to reskill, right? COVID was one of the lesson, and more of this AI disruption, that is something which is forcing you to double, to triple your capability. So trust me, it is the best time what you are living in. So just encash the opportunity, just double, triple your potential. What all you have been taught in the college, they can taught the academics, and apart from academics, what all you will learn, it is in your hand only, right? It is in your hand only, which can differentiate you from your co-worker in your whatever assignment you will take. I have a son who's 9 years old as of now, right? Right? So he asked me, Papa, when I'll go to college? So he's very excited to go to college. I asked, Beta, why are you excited? He has seen movies of Shah Rukh Khan, DDLJ, being a 9 years old kid. So I was surprised to the question why, being a small kid, he's excited to go to college, right? So I'm sure you must have done your graduation or you are doing it. So of course, from your school time, when you were forced to wear that, particular socks color and trimmed your nails and ensuring to be in the PT coming for Ganesh Vandana at sharp 7 o'clock. So you wanted to go out from that era and go to college. We are all inspired by Shah Rukh Khan movies. Go to college and be smart and be a hunk in your class. So from that era, trust me, it's a wonderful phase of life, starting your career, right? You get to be connected with people of different domain. We call it water cooler chatting. You come to water cooler, get your bottle filled. Of course, people gonna give you a bottle on the desk, but still, people go to the water cooler. They get to meet people from diverse background. Somebody has come from Pune, somebody has come from other area, somebody who's junior, somebody who's senior to you. And trust me, learning from people, learning from their behavior, learning from other people communication. This learning is never, ever get to be learned from any of the books. Trust me, it will never be available. I recall I have done a lot of webinars, right? All right. When COVID was there, I was a speaker in a lot of webinars. And trust me, I was not enjoying the kind of aura, the kind of vibes I get to see from my colleagues, from my panelists, from you people. That is all different altogether. So it's a myth altogether. And trust me, if companies want to offer you a job, remote working, of course, you may grab it as a part of attraction. But trust me, you will miss out that beautiful face, that beautiful life, what really awaits for you. Trust me, it is all different going to office, having that free ka chai, that's what we call it, right? Having that lunch, having that chai masti, and making new friends, right? So that friendship era from college, friendship era to your first job, you will really miss out. So that's a beautiful life altogether. That's a myth altogether, that you be on your laptop, 13-inch, 14-inch laptop, you close it and you'll be limited in your own world. Trust me, that real world which you have not seen, it really awaits you, and that's really beautiful. So you must take it. I still recall when I was a student in school, my mummy used to shout on me, "Beta, pad le, pad le, pad le." ठीक है? I still used not to study. Let me be very honest. Father used to say कि बेटा पढ़ ले नहीं तो ढाबे पे बर्तन साफ करेगा. It's a very common tagline. ठीक है? वही same चीज I have said to my 9 years old kid and he didn't speak to me for 4 days. It happened. So my wife was shouting, how can you say to my kid कि he gonna be a ढाबा पे बर्तन साफ करेगा? So I told to my wife, this is what I have been heard in my childhood, and that's what I'm repeating to my son. I want him to study, right? So this is what happened. Same thing with your college also, right? They are being paid, they are going to get a handsome salary, they are least concerned, right? Trust me, it happens, right? They are least concerned, they are being paid, right? Their job is there to get you the first job, and thank you very much. 100% placement board is on the road, and next year batch is full. Their job is done, and they are least concerned what happened after that. But what happens after that, rather than listening to me, you can go and check LinkedIn, right? You can go and check LinkedIn, right? People got to say that you have to be a IIM or a IIT graduate to be a CEO, to be a CHRO, or to be a Chief Marketing Officer. People say, you go and check LinkedIn, you get to see that it is not that what all are the CHROs or what are the CEOs. They are not all passed from IIM. They are not. They are not. If I look back at my background also, I have been an average student. I have not been scholar, right? Right? From the my batch, people are there who are still an assistant manager, right? That is one cadre. There is one cadre who are a CEO of the company in Singapore. All three of us are not from IIM pass out. So what made a difference about that? What time you invest in yourself, right? मम्मी बोल रही है आपको पढ़ने के लिए because she want you to earn well. पैसे आपने बीवी को देने हैं ना कि माँ को. Let me be very honest with you, right?
That's a good one.
ठीक है? Your mother will never demand you money. Your wife gonna demand you money. Give me iPhone. My friend has so and so suits. Please bring me those suits and bring a big gaadi, right? That's where you're gonna realize before the time get too late that start investing in yourself. And as I said earlier, time is really beautiful. Time is very easy now. What is something you need to have? A cell phone which everyone, each one of you hold. You need to have a cell phone. You no need to spend even a single penny. What is something you have to spend? Your time, your attention on, not on the Instagram, but something which can create value to your life. And trust me, what all amount you gonna put in your study device, you can have triple, double, or 4 times of salary, right? We get to hear that in IT, of course, Microsoft offer no increment for this year. This is what is in the news, right? In fact, till last year, people were getting double, triple, or 5 times salary in IT industry. Now they are being laid off, right? If people ask how the layoff list is made, it is made with the performance, right? So no matter you are a IM pass out, let me be very honest, you are tend to lose a job if you are not investing time to skill yourself, which no college, no teacher, nobody will teach you. Rather, people only demand you. People only demand you. So it's your job. You have to deliver that demand. So time is now, right? Time is now. No matter you have not gone to IIM, you are getting that basic education. What is required to grow further in management, no matter technology, marketing, finance, you are getting to know how to match balance sheet, how to count ratios, right? So it is no different. So what will make difference in your life? That what amount you're gonna invest in terms of time. There is one skill called, in fact, that is something very close to my heart. I'm still learning. I'm still a student in that. That skill is called public speaking, right? Other emotional intelligence, of course, they go a lot of things, lot of lists is there. One thing is called public speaking, which AI cannot take away from you. If you know the art, how to sell your idea to your boss or maybe to your girlfriend, right? Maybe your girlfriend, right? So that girlfriend gonna be a wife, or maybe that prospective girlfriend will be a real girlfriend, right? If you really know how to sell your idea, how to sell your feelings to the other person. So public speaking is that's one of the skill, what I feel, which is really important. No matter you're a CEO of the company or you're an executive of the company. In fact, your teachers, professors, right? That's what they are doing. It is their job that to make the content delivered in an interesting way. That yes, you are bound to listen. Not only bound to listen, you are bound to absorb, right? So that's what differentiate you as a manager. If you can acquire that skill, which is a lifelong skill, right? No matter what age group you're into, you are a small kid, you are adult, or you are a super adult. If you can attain that skill, or you can, get to practice or get to be habitual to learn that skill, trust me, that is the skill which no AI can ever replace. This is what I believe. In fact, I just got to recall my personal incidents, right? So let me just share when I was in my college, when my time came to have internship, right? So like every normal student, I was very keen to have an internship with my college friends. So I belong from Delhi. So I chose BHEL in Haridwar, right? So because I had no connection, so my one of the uncle, he worked in BHEL. So we went to Haridwar. I was very excited that yes, we're gonna stay all away from mummy ki chik chik, papa ki jik jik, and we're gonna do a lot of masti. Rose, we're gonna go to Gangaji and everything, and we do a lot of masti. But eventually, one of my friend was really smart, who's in Singapore now. So he, after taking a internship invitation certificate, he backed out. So we did not have money to, have a rented accommodation with the help of only two of us. Then we also dropped out. We also dropped out to having internship in Haridwar from Delhi. So now I had no other option in my hand. So I looked here and there. And with the help of some reference, I got to have my first internship in Reliance Retail. Reliance Retail, that point of time, 16 year, I think 16 years back, it was coming into Reliance Fresh format. It was the first time I got to have my internship. And I got really this much attached with the internship. It was a 2 months internship. I requested them to extend my internship because I was just liking to work. Not because of stipend. I was getting stipend of, that was 2,000 rupees a month. But I was really inspired कि no, मजा आ रहा है HR में यार और काम करना है. And my college had no permission to extend my internship. So my attendance was short. And I still continued my internship, right? And even, of course, everything comes to an end, right? When the time came to the end, I was this much attached to my workstation, to my chair, as if I had been in a real job or I had been a full-time employee. So that's how the attachment happened. And trust me, that internship made me to grow where all I am. It made me to meet with professionals, right? In HR, who are a CHRO of multiple organizations, whom I meet now at such stages. So that was the first, thing what brought that feeler in my time. So rather than having a tag, a stamp from any company, I actually did my job and I gained, I learned experience, and I really feel that's the real thing which make a real change in the job. And one more thing, when I came to your college, I got to see a fabulous presentation, which you missed out, right? I got to have a feeler as if I am sitting in Shark Tank. Trust me, it happened. In fact, without letting anyone know, I just clicked few of the pictures. I really got inspired. I'll create my own story or whatever I'll do. I really got inspired that somebody who's 20 years old or maybe 22 years old, those two females, they are giving a fabulous pitching with a fabulous dashboard. And trust me, dashboard was not made by somebody else. They have the insights on their fingertips. They were talking about ENPS, Employee Net Promoter Score, which, trust me, somebody who's 5 years old experience in the HR, he himself would not be aware. I was really amazed to see. So trust me, college can offer you a platform, right? Something like that, somebody asks a question. Asking a question, offer you a platform to come in limelight. So be in limelight, right? So I would say for your summer internship, I would be happy to have those females in my summer internship. Not only that, if I got a chance to hire them at a full time, I'd be more than happy to have such students. So if you can come at that level, wherein you can confidently communicate and you can make the person really surprised how come you are aware about terms, such thing, what I had not been aware being at your age or being a fresher. Trust me, that makes a solid difference. Forget about internship, you can crack any sort of job. Trust me. And all these metros, Delhi, Gurgaon, whatever, trust me, we are in dearth of candidates. If I say candidates, the potential candidates who can really bring a difference, right? And moreover, as an employer, we get an edge. We get to have a refined or trainable resource at a low cost compared to somebody experienced. He comes not as experienced, he comes with a rigid mindset. कि वहाँ पे ऐसा ही होता था, I'll do this. वहाँ पे ऐसा होता था, I will not do this. So we have an edge to hire interns. We have an edge to hire freshers. But yes, you have to hit that edge.